I'm Markku Pulliainen from Malmgård Brewery in Finland. I won the Finnish Sahti Championship in 2000 and also the Junior Beer World Championships the same year with the same Sahti. This whole trip is about letting the people here in the United States know what Sahti is and let them have taste Sahti.
Yeah, that's right.
My name is Scott Morrison. I work at Dock Street Brewery. I've been brewing for about 20 years now, and I've been working with Markku, and we're brewing a Sahti together at Dock Street Brewery.
Sahti is the ancient Finnish beer. Traditionally, Sahti has been made in homes rather than in factories. It's very strong alcohol beer, which people normally do when celebrating weddings or maybe in funerals. Sahti is made with malted barley and in Finland malted rye as well.
Markku was able to bring over some rye that was from Finland, and the Finnish rye was a really interesting thing. We opened it up and oh my God, it was this incredibly great rye, kind of bready flavor, dark, sweet, nothing like we've ever had here in America.
It's normally used to make table beer in Finland, which is about 2% alcohol. Even children drink it. During the Easter time, people make mämmi out of it, which is rye porridge.
I knew right away that when we got that rye that we would have a very interesting beer. We took all the grains, we mashed them as you traditionally would in the mash tun. We did it for about 150 degrees for an hour and a half. And then when the mash was done, we actually pumped it over to the kettle and kind of did like a decoction mash.
And we'll run it until it's almost dry, yes, or until we start to see a lot of grain and it gets cloudy.
We rinse a little with hot water, because it certainly will take some sugars with.
Okay. So we actually heated up the wort, but then at that point we didn't quite boil it. Sahti does not get boiled.
The highest that it'll get to is 85°C. So I think that's one of the reasons that after fermentation, it's very important to drink the Sahti quickly, because after that, I think that it can get infected.
We are sieving the mash a little now and heating the wort and bringing the wort into the juniper.
We're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes or so to pick up some of the juniper flavor, which is very important to this beer, obviously.
Juniper brings same bitterness like hops bring into beer.
It's not completely traditional way to do it, but this is no traditional Finnish Sahti brewery.
We got the juniper from Swarthmore College. There's an arboretum that's actually at the college, and I was able to talk to the director of the arboretum, and he had said to me, "Oh yes, I have plenty of juniper." And I thought, this is great. We're going to find what Markku needs, so I'm very happy. So we went. And we looked at the juniper, the very first one, and he did not say anything, and I went, oh, no. And it wasn't the right juniper.
We had some problems finding suitable juniper from the United States. It was the same species of juniper, but it tasted a little different.
You really smell it now.
Yes, that's the smell.
So we're going to see if the Sahti is the same as in Finland.
Really not getting anything. Are you?
I'm not getting the juniper.
Yeah, I'm not either. Nothing. I smell it in here, but I'm not getting it in the flavor.
As I told you, you'll get the smell and flavor better
After fermentation.
After fermentation, yeah. But it should have some at this point.
So we let that sit for about a half hour to kind of get the aromatics of the juniper in the wort.
The traditional way of brewing Sahti is similar to what we made here until we start to sieve, because when you're doing Sahti you have the boat like kuurna. Traditionally you put a straw on the bottom, but nowadays nobody wants to use straw because it's normally not so clean. But they use kind of mesh on the bottom of the kurna, and then they put juniper on top of the mesh, and then put all the mash on top of that. Juniper acts like a sieve in that kurna. You let the wort fall through the kurna, and then you rinse it with hot water a little.
Markku, you want to just keep an eye on that for me with a flashlight and let me know when it's almost empty?
Okay.
We pumped it back up into the mash tun to raise the grain temperature.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
All right, okay.
We did that 2 times.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, good. That's nice. I'll see what Markku thinks. Hey, Markku.
Oh yes.
I think we hit the target in every step. We got correct temperatures and correct sugar amounts. We got correct color. Everything was perfect except for the juniper, which maybe is a little different.
It's gonna,
Normally something like 22 to 25 Play-Doh.
What is it?
It's like 23.
Okay.
You're happy?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Usually when you're making a 23 Play-Doh beer, it'll end up being about 11, 11.5, 12% alcohol. This beer is going to probably be around 8.5% alcohol.
What we usually do is we'll put yeast in it and close it off and then transfer. Do you want to have a little bit in there?
Then I should start doing the yeast now, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the Finnish baker's yeast. It's best before today.
The baker's yeast, it's a very interesting yeast because people do bread with baker's yeast normally. When you're brewing beer and use baker's yeast, you get wheat beer-like flavors, especially you get the banana flavor. If you let it ferment in too warm conditions, you get a lot of banana, and that's why we have to cool it down so the banana flavor won't overtake all the other flavors.
Do you need any more, or is that going to be good enough?
4 is what I wanted to. Now I have 4 here.
You do have 4.
Yeah.
Being baker's yeast, it stays in the brew, so sahti is never quite clear.
What do you want to do? Add one more?
No, that.
Put it in? Markku.
Yep.
It ferments for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, and then after that 2 weeks, it'll stay drinkable 2 weeks. If you keep it cool enough, 3-4 weeks, but not longer than that.
Yo,
22 C.
22 C.
That's what we're running through right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Warmer, cooler?
Sorry?
Warmer, cooler, or just good?
22 is cool. Yeah, good.
I'm very excited about the collaboration. I think it was a great thing. We had a great time doing it, and I think it's going to really work out well. I hope that we can do it again sometime. And I'm really excited, and I thank Shelton Brothers for putting us together. And we're good friends now, I think.
Yes, yes.
Yes? You sure?
Yeah.